Hi, I'm David with Stinger Equipment, and this is part 3 of a video training series designed to train new operators on the Gateway Applicator. This video covers how to use the fertilizer spreader most effectively. The spreader on the Gateway Applicator uses dual servos to regulate the flow of material automatically. To keep these servos operating effectively, you need to cycle them fully each day to clear any debris buildup from the fertilizer gate sliding mechanism. For preventive maintenance, the fertilizer hopper should be left empty at the end of the day, and each morning you need to perform the hopper gate cleanout procedure. To perform this procedure, press and hold the hopper vibrator button for 5 seconds until both hopper gates open fully. Then use the yellow thumb switch, press it to cycle the gates open and close 4 or 5 times. The gate should open and close fully as expected, clearing any debris from the sliding mechanism. Press and release the vibrator button again, and the hopper gates will close and return to normal operation. If the hopper gates do not cycle as expected and the control displays an E7 code, the hopper gate slide mechanism is jammed or sticking, causing excessive load on the servos. After 5 or 10 seconds, the air will clear itself and you can try the process again. If multiple attempts of the cleanout procedure do not clear the jam, rinse the hopper gate slide mechanism excessively with water to dissolve any fertilizer buildup in the hopper gate assembly. Once the jam is cleared, allow the hopper to dry completely before using. To accelerate the drying process, you can use a leaf blower or compressed air. The spreader on the Gateway Applicator spreads material like a traditional spreader, except it does electronically and fully automatically. When the spread mode is selected, the spreader enters standby mode and the spread disc will begin to rotate. In standby mode, the LED above the spread button will be a solid green. When in standby mode, the thumb switches are used to activate the spread on and off. When turned on, the LED above the spread button will begin to blink. If the LED above the spread button is blinking, the spreader is on and will spread material anytime the machine is in motion. Select either thumb switch again and the spreader turns off and the LED above the spread button will be a solid green. Now the spreader will not spread material when the machine is in motion. The trim button is capable of changing the spread pattern between wide, narrow, left, and right, allowing you to apply products more effectively, especially on smaller properties. When in the wide, left, right spread patterns, the spreader disc will spin faster. And then when in the narrow mode, the spreader disc will spin slower. If enabled to adjust the impeller speed for the wide and narrow modes, you press and hold the spread button until it starts to blink. While the impeller display is blinking, use the right and left arrows to adjust the speed. You can adjust the speed for either the wide or narrow mode by simply changing the mode from wide to narrow. To check the spread rate, press the rate button and it will display the spread rate in pounds per thousand. To adjust the spread rate, if enabled, press and hold the rate button until it begins to blink. While blinking, use the left and right arrows to adjust the rate up or down. With the Gateway Applicator, the material flow and spread width is adjusted automatically to provide exactly the right amount of material to match the width and speed of the machine. Everything is automated, but the operator still has to drive the applicator with the correct spacing between passes. This is done visually because the #1 rule is always spread back to the center of your previous wheel tracks. When spreading material in the wide, left, or right mode, the spreader is designed to spread material back to the center of their previous path's wheel tracks. This applies material at half rate, or where you get 100% overlap for the most effective coverage possible. In the narrow trim mode, the spreader applies material at a full rate and is optimized to provide a superior trim pass, providing 100% coverage in a single pass. Now let's see a visual demonstration on the most effective way to treat a property. In trim mode, the spreader makes a cleaner edge on the right side when trimming, so we trim in a counterclockwise rotation. Second, switch to the left spread pattern and apply product in a counterclockwise rotation, following the outside edge of your first pass. Third, switch to the wide mode and apply material back and forth, spreading material back to the center of the wheel tracks of your previous path. Now that you understand how to use a spreader, it's time to practice.